Hey you, it's me from Thula Thula. You're probably stretched out on the dining room table or on the couch. I hope it still smells like me. I'm writing to you from a place far from the window where we sit together and you're half asleep on my lap. It feels like another planet. Do you remember Wayne and Betty? They stayed with us last year. Well, the Thula Thula driver picked us all up in Durban and we drove 2 hours north. We arrived safely from our busy worlds and already Thula Thula invites us to shed that weight. The reserve stretches across thousands of hectares of untouched wilderness. The land rises and falls in soft rhythms from the open savannah grasslands to thick pockets of acacia forest. Trees twist however they want. Nothing is straight, nothing is rushed. It simply exists. February is the last month of summer in Thula Thula, with hot days, warm nights, and the possibility of afternoon thunderstorms. Well, that's it for now. I'll keep you posted.
My name is Muzi Sikakane, and my last name. Yes. I'm a guide. I'm looking after the tourists, the guests that came to visit Thula Thula, and I drive them to show them around and then show them some elephants, rhinos, all the animals we got in Thula Thula. I've been working from Thula Thula from 2011 on the 26th of October. That's where I started. I started from security, and then 2016 I joined the guide, and I'm a guide.
And did you know Anthony?
Yes, I met him in the 2011 and also 2012 before he left us or he left us. Yes, I did meet him. He's still one of the greatest leader, one of the amazing men that we have in our life, one of the best boss I would say we have in our life. They used to my voice. We are communicating. We are talking. That's what we do. So elephant, they recognize me. They recognize all the guys that we are in Thula Thula. So they know the guides and they know our communication. That language we speak. We got our own communication.
And what do you say to them?
Just to asking them how they're doing, how's the day, all the things. Just easy questions. Thula Thula is very important to the community in a way that we are 50-50. We're creating job for them and also uplifting the standard of living there. which we create hiring 70% to the local community, and then 30% far away. We are mixing, which community is benefiting a lot to Thula Thula as we're benefiting to them. So with the expansion of land, we also creating the job. We don't like get the land and not hiring them. We are employing them to come and work for us. We need their help as they need our help too. We are different because of the elephant, I would say. Our elephant are one of the best. I haven't met any other elephants, but their character, the way they're behaving is such amazing, learning from the former owner, the former boss, Anthony. So he taught them a lot. So the behavior that they're behaving, also learning from Nana, the former matriarch, and also learning from Frankie. Now they are learning to a new leader, which is the social music. So it goes with the bloodline, the way they behave.
In 1998, a conservationist couple, Lawrence Anthony and Francoise Malby-Anthony, took ownership of the reserve. Shortly after arriving, they received a call that would change their lives forever and the destiny of Thula Thula. A herd of traumatized elephants, threatened with destruction, needed a home. No reserve would take them, but Lawrence said yes. But trust is not won easily. The elephants broke fences. They tried to escape. They searched for freedom. And instead of pushing them back, Lawrence went to them. He slept near them. He spoke to them. He waited. Slowly, fear turned to curiosity, and curiosity turned to trust. And what emerged was one of the most remarkable human-animal relationships ever documented. It's all described in Lawrence's experience-inspired best-selling book, The Elephant Whisperer. You should check it out. We long to protect this world, yet we cannot resist the impulse to shape it, name it, and own it. The animals remind us we are not its authors, we are its students.
Izintaba ziyakhuluma, imifula iyakhula, umhlaba uyasazi, sizingane zomhlaba, umoya 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 usekhaya, umoya umoya umhlaba yawethu, umoya umoya umhlaba ngumoya wethu, umoya umoya umhlaba ngumoya wethu. Sizwe izinyawo zabo khokho, bahamba nathi namuhla, inhliziyo yami yakhumbula lapho sivela khona, umoya umoya uyaphila ngaphakathi, umoya umoya singenya yemvelo, siyahamba nomhlaba, siyahamba nomoya, umoya umoya uyaphila ngaphakathi, umoya umoya singenya yemvelo, siyahamba nomhlaba, siyahamba nomoya. Hambe KwaZulu Natalo, samba nomoya wezulu, izintaba ziyakhuluma, siyahamba nomoya wezulu, umhlaba uyasazi, sizingane zomhlaba, umoya 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 usekhaya, umoya umoya umhlaba ngumoya, sizwe izinyawo zabo khokho, umoya umoya umhlaba ngumoya wethu, inhliziyo yami yakhumbula lapho sivela khona, umoya umoya uyaphila ngaphakathi, umoya umoya singcenye yemvelo, siyahamba nomhlaba, siyahamba nomoya, umoya umoya uyaphila ngaphakathi, umoya umoya singcenye yemvelo, siyahamba nomhlaba, siyahamba nomoya.
After Lawrence's passing in 2012, His partner, Francoise, continued his mission, chronicled in An Elephant in My Kitchen and The Elephants of Thula Thula, and now there is a new book, Dining with Elephants. Her story is one of courage, of expanding the reserve, rescuing orphaned rhinos, fighting poaching with compassion and unbreakable resolve. Through her eyes, Thula Thula is not just a reserve, but a promise that the wild still has protectors, that humanity, when at its best, can choose guardianship over domination. Her leadership and compassion turned Lawrence's legacy into a flourishing mission. Through her eyes, this land is not a wilderness to be controlled, but a family to be protected. Thula Thula is more than just a sanctuary. It is a symbol of what we stand to protect. In places like this, we are reminded that life on Earth is both resilient and unimaginably precious. Well, that's it for now. We're off to Rwanda. Rwanda teaches you about resilience before you even meet the gorillas. They survived genocide, habitat loss, and decades of conflict, not because they hid from humanity, but because a nation chose to rise alongside them. You feel it in the air, in the pride of the rangers, in the determination of the people. There is too much to tell, so I've made a short video for you. Double-click on the attachment to watch the video.
Great. That's how we say good morning. That's how we say hello to the gorillas.
Yeah, yeah. We rise, a caravan into the trees, and when we arrive, there they are, staring at me. There's a strange and move inside. It's the essence of our life. So I move in a tribal Rwanda tradition, at the feet of the beast in submission and legend, as if they knew we were sentient like us. A moment that I'd never wanna miss, and I'm looking in their eyes. It's a strange and move inside. I swear we're just a breath away. 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 And so the road is a long one, but the rewards are great. To be in the presence of the majestic gate. There's a stranger move inside. It's the essence of our life. So I move in a tribal Rwanda tradition, at the feet of the beast in submission, and they're gentle, as if they knew